We have always been focused since our inception on hosting infrastructure for online video games. And when I'm talking about the infrastructure for online video games, I mean specifically the real-time component of it. So not the download of the game, but the actual gameplay. A lot of our customers were focused in Europe on our main data center in the Netherlands. But in the last years, we have started to really expand away from having that single central point. And we have started expanding into the Nordics, into Eastern Europe, and now into Southern Europe as well. Around end of 2021, we have opened our Milan data center, which is intended to focus not only on the Italy market, but also on the Swiss market, segments of the Balkans, and various countries around the Mediterranean basin. We are also really seeing Milan as one of our submarine landing regions. The reason for that is that the traditional hub of Marseille is not really working for us because we do not have a big baseline of domestic ISPs there. Whereas in Milan, this is the case. We are still in Southern Europe, so it makes sense for us to have a compute point of presence over there to make our customers happy. At the moment, of course, we could reach all of Italy if we wanted to set up the sessions on the mix. But looking at, for example, countries like Monaco or Algeria, Lebanon, Libya, Egypt, Israel, Cyprus, those kind of countries are something we are still working on together with the mix to bring into the game, so to say. When you want to bring together your long tail of networks, you can do it in basically three ways. Either you can buy a lot of transit, or you can interconnect with the big transit providers and pick up the long tail that way, or you can use the internet exchange to make these connections. And I think that from a technological perspective, the internet exchange fills that role the best, because you still have a direct adjacency to this network. You still have a direct control over the prefixes that you're advertising to each other. Yeah, it's a pretty crucial point of infrastructure for us, yeah. I believe that in the future, we will also see that certain traffic from the Balkans that we couldn't pick up locally will go through the Milano Internet Exchange. And of course, we are hoping very much that we can bring more of the regional networks on board in the Milano Internet Exchange. Like, as I said, the Mediterranean basin is very much a point of focus for us in that regard. Really should be considering to connect to Mix, because it's much better to interconnect over there and eliminate another 10-20 milliseconds of latency rather than only taking your submarine cable all the way up to Frankfurt or Amsterdam or even London for your interconnection needs. You know, every kilometer that you do not travel is latency eliminated, and hopefully also some costs saved.